I'm not anti-men. I'm anti-toxic masculinity and anti-male privilege. Let me tell you a little story. And at the end, you can tell me if I'm crazy, because I would appreciate it. Um, I had somebody about a year ago want to borrow my truck. Let them borrow the truck. 2 weeks go by, which is what they said they needed it for. Nothing. They had an excuse about some insurance thing, and then they had this, and then they had that. Um, and then they had, well, you owe me money, and so I gave him what I owed, and then he said, no, you owe me more, and it was from like 10 years ago, and I said, well, how much? I thought we settled that. He never would tell me how much, just call me a retard, tell me I needed to go into the kitchen, so on and so forth. So then he said he would only talk to my boyfriend about it, and so my boyfriend told him to return it, blah, blah, blah. Just, he's not listening. And then it was because I didn't sit on his face. He wanted me to sit on his face, and I didn't want to, and so I didn't want to tell my boyfriend that, and I didn't want to. That made me feel weird and uncomfortable, and despite telling him that multiple times, um, it was just like demanded. So I didn't feel comfortable going and reporting it stolen. I had a lot of people look for it and say, you can buy it if you find it, blah, blah, blah. Well, now I have learned that it has been impounded, and because there's no police report, I have to pay the fee, or I can't even look at it before I get it, despite not seeing it for a very long time. And I don't know if they crashed it. I have no idea. So I try to make a police report, but they say that it's not stolen. Um, Apparently, I should have just sat on his face. Like, yes, it is stolen. If and they say that it is a civil matter, um, they don't take into account the fear, the discomfort that women feel over uh, being in a situation like this. So neither the tow company nor the police cared about like this sexual harassment and the domination, I guess you could call it. So I just have to pay the full fee. Am I crazy for thinking that that's wrong? I genuinely am interested. But that is the example of toxic masculinity, where it's go into the kitchen, let the men talk, as if women don't have a brain. Keep women crazy, keep women looking dumb. You know, I tell people I'm the smartest ditch you'll ever meet, because I like to laugh at life, been through too much, say stupid things, and I laugh. People take it the wrong way. Doesn't help that I had a language impairment that made it difficult for me to write and talk for a while, but I've been working hard on it. I still sometimes slur my words, and then people think that I'm drunk or high or whatever. Actually, when I slur my words, they say that I'm on meth. Well, then I wouldn't be slurring my words. See, people just don't get it. I don't know. But anyway, somebody wants a truck because that jackass isn't going to get it.